Hello, how are you? I'm doing great. How are you? And yeah, get this. Get this. Yeah, I'm just saying, how you doing? Let's talk. No, let's all right, people. Now, hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I figure I can broadcast with my face because I figure you guys can't see me anyway. So, what's going on? I mean, like, how you feeling? You know, nobody can see my face, so I'm not really worried about it. And so, yeah, make sure the volume is all the way up. Yeah. So, what it is get comfortable. I was watching Marvel X Men lately, and I've noticed that the characters are drawn differently than they were like years ago. I can remember when Jean Grey didn't look so, and I can remember when she looked more like a cartoon character and not like a fashion model, you know. But hey, I guess I mean, cartooning has evolved. So, in that, I can honestly say that, you know, because I've watched a lot of cartoons over the years, man. And I got to tell you, when it comes down to it, X Men, yeah, X Men is a cartoon that when it comes down to character and plot development, they can do a lot with the characters. I mean, they have endless story possibilities, you know. But you know, some characters they're just not doing anything with. They're just not doing anything with them. I mean, you got
Hey, Randy.
okay, yeah,
I
some
know I've been sick for a few days.
yeah, no, I know.
Luckily, it's just a minor cold.
Yep.
But of course, my mom tested me. My mom tested me on Monday to make sure I did have COVID.
Okay.
And
Okay.
luckily, it came back negative.
All right. That's a good thing.
And tomorrow she's going to test me again.
Okay. How is your mom, by the
It's
way?
recommended that after a few days after testing yourself, you have to test yourself again,
I know.
because a lot of times when you test yourself, it can say negative because the virus is laying dormant in your body.
Yeah, I know.
So that's why I recommend that you test yourself again a few days after you test yourself. Yep.
Nothing.
Yeah, so as you know, Randy, Jeremy did some digging and found out why your YouTube account was actually removed from StreamYard.
Oh well.
It turns out YouTube found copyrighted music in the background of one of your live streams on StreamYard. And that's why they removed your account from StreamYard.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeremy emailed me this last night. And I messaged you about it.
Okay. They found copywritten music. I don't see how. I mean, I was playing music in the background, but not on my like I was listening to music, but not. I didn't add it to my live stream.
Oh no! Well, somehow they detected copyright music in the background of one of your YouTube live streams on StreamYard.
I mean, they even gave me copyright claims on videos that I had permission to use from other people.
Let me guess, did that include the ones that I gave you permission to upload?
Yep. Those.
Of course, they do that all the time.
The very ones.
Every time I upload a cover song, it always gets hit with a copyright claim.
I know, and it's like really tedious, man.
I mean, I do everything I can to try to avoid breaking copyright laws.
I even write a disclaimer, but it doesn't work because they still put it there.
It doesn't work though because YouTube is so strict.
I know, and
So I just don't even do anything about it anymore.
I shot a video inside Target, and they didn't allow me to post it. I posted it, but they took it down as soon as it went up.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know why.
And it didn't have no music in it. It just had a lot of people. It just had a lot of people talking and walking around, and I was talking and walking around, talking to people. You know, just.
I think I know why they took down that video.
Why? And I mean, it didn't have
no. There was something bad that happened at Target once a few years ago. I found out about this months ago.
And somebody
apparently
got it on.
These two YouTubers who are this couple who live together, and they decided to stay the night in a Target one night.
Oh my God!
And they end up getting arrested the next day
for lewdness, right?
No, before for trespassing on Target at Target. You know, it's illegal to stay the night in a grocery store. Because we all know why.
Not unless you're the owner.
Yeah. You see, they waited until the security guard went home.
And they stayed
in a closet at Target and waited until everybody left, including the security guard.
And then they stayed in there.
And they stayed in Target and filmed themselves walking around throughout Target and doing all sorts of stuff.
I mean, all I did was walk around, and this was during the open hours. I walked around, talked to people, just usual, have a conversation with people, have a conversation with the security guard, just generally, shooting the breeze and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nothing bad. A lady walked through. I mean, I said hi to her. She said hi back. I mean, we had a conversation, and she said, "Oh, is this going to go on YouTube?" And I said, "Sure." And she stood there, and we talked for like 15 minutes. And she about her way. But every time I turned around, she was in the shot. So I said, "Hey, I might as well follow this woman around." So I'm following her around with the camera, right? And she goes, And she turns around and she goes, "Oh, since I'm gonna be on YouTube, right? Um, do you think we can talk a while? I mean, I found some pretty good values in Target, and I want people to know." I said, "Oh, sure. How about if I just let you talk about it, okay?" And I let her talk. I'm
Yeah,
just standing there holding the camera, right?
yeah.
And she's talking. I put the video up on YouTube, and they snatched it down just as soon as I put it up.
Well,
Was no
now you
music in
know
it.
why
Was
they
no
don't allow that in Target now.
was no music. Was no anything. It just was a lot of people
Yeah, this
talking.
couple who stayed the night at Target. The next morning, they got back in their car and drove home. And
No,
then,
they got
several
arrested.
hours later,
They
they
got
were
arrested.
arrested
Yep.
because
The reason why
obviously the police found
saw the
their
tape.
video on YouTube.
Yep, and went straight to their house.
They were arrested for trespassing.
Criminal trespass. I,
Yeah,
like the reason why I do these broadcasts at night is because if I do them during the day, then the haters come out and blah 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 blah. You know,
yeah.
this way they're all in bed and I don't have to put up with them. And such.
Yeah, so, but it's imagine being stupid enough to stay the night in a grocery store.
Just imagine being stupid enough to like actually try to do it and have the cops wake you up in the morning to arrest you.
But the thing is, this couple got all the way home
Yeah, but they got all this
and
publicity behind
were
it.
arrested several hours later.
Yeah, but they got all this publicity behind it. I mean, these guys were like famous for being infamous. Come on.
And guess what? They ended up in prison.
Yeah, but these guys were famous for being infamous. I mean, you spent the night at the Target for Pete's sake. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. For
I
all of
mean,
you watching,
don't do that.
never do something like that.
Because the cops will get you. If they don't get you then they'll get you the next day.
I mean,
It's
I
not worth
work
it.
at a store, at a grocery store myself, Costco.
Trust me. You don't want to do that. You don't want to. You don't want to get yourself caught up in that grocery store thing. Because hell, man, this you don't want to get arrested.
Yeah, I work at a grocery store, people. Yeah, I work at a Costco. Yeah, so
One time, when I was at McDonald's working, one of our this is what happened. Our manager locked up for the night, but she left the side door open. I don't know why. She left it unlocked. We came in to find a homeless woman sleeping in our kitchen. Yes, she was actually sleeping in our kitchen on the floor.
huh.
So instead of calling the police, right, my manager says, if we call the police, she's going to be arrested. We don't want her to serve time in jail for coming to us. So he woke her up. You know, we gave her some breakfast, and we sent her on her way.
Yeah, it's more like the right thing to do.
We didn't want her
I
to get her.
mean,
I mean, why should she serve a prison sentence for something for
I
a
mean, all
mistake.
she was doing was just sleeping.
Yeah, she didn't steal anything.
And if she was a homeless person just looking
Place to sleep.
for some shelter,
Yeah. So,
looking for a place to sleep.
hmm but the thing is, some store owners don't see it that way. Some store owners don't see it that way
Yeah.
because I worked at a Roy Rogers in Huntington Valley. It's a family restaurant. And me and my buddy just got out of his car and we're going to work.
Yeah.
And we usually go in through the back door. And we come up and there's this woman. I mean, she's like literally sitting on the platform, like literally sitting there. And I walk over to her and I asked her, do you know big trucks back up on here? Why are you sitting up on the loading platform? And she says, I was just looking for some place to be, because every time I go places, people give me a hard way to go. So me and my buddy, we go in the thing. We come back out because it's like hours before our shift starts. We come back out. We're talking to her, and my buddy comes out with a bag of food, and he goes, look, we close at such and such time, so why don't you come back around, you know, and you can get dinner on us, and we'll help you out. She comes back, right? And this is what I mean about people being mean. My boss, dude, he has no hurt at all. This is what he does. He says, "Excuse me, miss. Are you aware that you're on company property? I could have you arrested for criminal
Oh,
trespass, huh?" Yeah,
well.
he does. I mean, dude.
When you put
I
the
mean,
gun in trial next to Leo. Yeah.
no. I mean, he does. He does. Excuse me. I can have you arrested for criminal trespass. You're on company property right now. Um, unless you leave, I will be forced to call the police. This dim bulb, right? Instead of making the call, you know what he does? He runs inside and he hits the panic button on the under the manager's desk, and all these cops show up, and they're wondering why they're being summoned to this family restaurant, right? So the officer gets out of the car and he comes over to me and he goes, "Did you call us?" No. Um, the call came from here. We didn't call you. He says, "You sure?" Uh, Nobody called you from here. But you want to check with our boss? He's inside. I mean, yeah, he's sitting at his desk. You want to go check with him? See if he called. Dim bulb hit the button, the panic button that's under the desk, and I mean, like 6 patrol cars showed up for one woman. Dude, 12 cops for one woman. I
Yeah.
could see, I could see if she was armed and dangerous, packing an M60 with a
Or an
backpack mounted fire pack
AK-47.
or AK-47. I mean,
Yeah.
jeez.
What she was doing there, she was looking for a place to be because she had no way to go.
Yeah. So they didn't arrest her or anything. They took her to like one of those neighborhood like shelters where she can get shelter and stuff and food. The
Yeah,
boss
that's
was
the
mad.
right thing to do.
The boss was the boss was mad because they wouldn't arrest her, but she didn't do anything. All she was doing was sit. She
Honestly,
was
that boss was an asshole.
she was sitting in a loading dock under like the hood, under the hood. so she wouldn't get wet. We were all standing under there,
Yeah.
right? We weren't. Me and my buddy wasn't even in uniform. We were still in our street clothes. So we're standing there and we're talking to her, and the cops show up, and the first thing the cop does is he says, um, "Yeah, this is the thing that's going to get you." He shows up and he says, "There's no crime committed, so why does he want this lady arrested?" And I said, he said something about criminal trespass. And the cop said, criminal trespass? You're on a loading dock. You're not in the building. You're not in the building. You're beside the building.
Yeah,
You're not
you're
in
next
the
to the
building.
building.
Yeah. I mean,
You're not really trespassing.
you're not trespassing because you're not in the building. You're not.
Technically, you're just next to the building.
We're just standing under the hood next to the building, so no one gets wet. And I brought her out this trash bag thing, and I put holes in it, and put it over her so she wouldn't get drenched. And this guy, he goes, I hope you know you have to pay for that trash bag. Oh, while I'm at it, here's 75 cents for your trash bag. Dude, they're industrial trash bags. You get a roll of them on your supply sheet. You don't pay for them. The company does. You know?
Yeah.
They're industrial strength bags. You don't pay for them. The company does.
Yeah, Ray, I actually have a story of my own. You want to hear it?
Go for it.
Back in 2017, when I was a ticket taker at a movie theater, there was this coworker who I had to deal with on a daily basis, who had been working there since the building first opened back in the 90s. But the thing is, when I started working there, it was now owned by a new company called AMC.
Yeah.
Which is short for American Classic Cinema.
Yeah.
And you see, back in 2016, things got so bad that people were actually making complaints saying that the movie theater had bad service, and that the employees were rude and that the food was gross. So the movie theater had to negotiate with AMC, American Classic Cinema, to buy the building.
So in other words, they had to sell.
The movie theater used to be called the Carmike Cinema.
Okay.
But when I started working there in 2017, it was now called AMC.
American Movie Classics.
On multiple days, I was dealing with this other ticket taker that had been working there since the building first opened back in the late 90s.
Yeah.
And he had a bad habit of picking his nose and not washing his hands.
Oh my God.
So literally, I would watch him pick his nose while taking people's tickets. And I was doing it while I was also taking people's tickets. And one day, I confronted him about it in a polite way, and he was like, I pick my nose all the time. No one said anything. And our boss happened to be walking by.
Oh dang.
And I told our boss, and even our boss was like, yeah, you need to go wash your hands.
They have a rule now. They have a rule now to where you have to wash your hands now. Um, when you're dealing with food or with people, you have to wash your hands. That's the law.
Yeah, I
You have
always
to.
wash my hands at work. Even when I was a ticket taker at the movie theater, I was washing my hands throughout the day.
Man, let me tell you, when I used to work when I used to work at McDonald's,
Yeah.
yeah, huh? She gave me half hers.
Oxygen masks that needed to reach the top. The Kilimanjaro.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. It was like I get one tomorrow. It was like, yeah, cause check it out. Nowadays, it's against the law for you to literally come in contact with somebody without having clean hands, man. They can, if they get sick because of you, they can sue you. Yeah, they can sue you. So I
Now,
wouldn't
that's
do it.
where I work. I wear gloves all day throughout the day while giving out samples of food.
When I worked at McDonald's, the first thing I did was when you come in, you wash your hands. When I come in, I wash my hands, but I grab a pair of gloves too. Why? Because I know I'm gonna be handling food. That's the first thing. Second thing, I'm not coming in contact with nobody's raw food. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
You
When
know,
I
I'm just
yeah,
not doing it.
where I work, they have us change out our gloves throughout the day,
Oh, you
and
change
have
out
us
yours
wash
too?
our hands throughout the day
Me too. When I
and
worked, they constantly.
during our two breaks that they give us.
No, the boss would come out. The boss would come out, and he would say, "Yo," he would say, "Hey man," he would say, "Hey man, pull back for a minute. I need you to do something for me." And I'd be like, "All right, um, I was like, watch my station for me, okay? I gotta wash my hands." So I walk over to the sink and I'm washing my hands, and I happen to look back, and I notice our grill chief. He's smoking a cigar and he's standing over there flipping burgers. And I'm looking, I'm like, dude, do you know the boss is standing back here? And he's just looking back at me. He's like, so? And he's puffing. I mean, he got like smoke coming up off the grill, you know, and he's puffing a cigar. And you're not supposed to smoke in the kitchen. It says so on the wall. No smoking. You're not supposed to smoke
Yeah,
in the building at all.
hey Ray, you know the true story about McDonald's?
The true story about McDonald's
The
that it
fact
got.
that it was that the supposed owner of McDonald's isn't really the founder of McDonald's.
Nah, it was two brothers.
Yeah, they made a movie about it called The Founder that starred Michael Keaton. Yeah. So basically, the guy who everybody thinks founded McDonald's was a fake. Isn't that messed up, Ray? Hello? You still there? You're there, Ray?
Called it the McDonald's.
Still there, Ray?
It just keeps on glitching. I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, so that's why I was hearing just silent for several minutes.
Yeah, it just keeps.
That's what I was saying. So basically, the guy who everybody thinks founded McDonald's didn't really create McDonald's.
It was two
It
brothers,
was
wasn't it?
created by two brothers called the McDonald's brothers.
Yeah, and they
Yeah, the guy who everybody thinks founded McDonald's was actually a
Didn't.
milkshake machine salesman.
Oh, he's one of those guys, huh?
If you don't know, he cheated the McDonald's brothers out of their own restaurant.
Yeah, he did. So basically,
And
he cheated them, and he took everything they had.
yeah, and he changed. He made a little change to the contract that they had him sign when he became of their partner,
Yeah.
which was the money that they're supposed to receive is now coming out of his pocket.
What?
You didn't know that?
Coming out of his pocket. Oh, damn.
But when the McDonald's brothers went to his home to collect the money that he owed them,
He couldn't
his
get it.
family acted like they had no idea what they were talking about and
Oh,
denied them and thought that they were liars.
Thought that they were trying to cheat him.
Yeah, when really he was the one who cheated them.
But you got people like that in this world.
And what's
People
crazy
like
is he actually allowed them to continue to run their McDonald's restaurant, but under a but he had to change the title of their McDonald's restaurant and the name of their restaurant like specials.
What?
So it would not it would be different from the main McDonald's franchise.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so even though they're selling the same food that you get at every McDonald's, the food has a different name.
A way different name.
Yeah.
Like basically, they sell the same food at McDonald's that they sold at Roy Rogers. But what they do is they brand name it different. Each food item has its own serial number, own serial and catalog number. This way, not to be confused with the McDonald's stuff. You know, like the quarter pound cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Say like I'm buying a quarter pound cheeseburger. I'm buying a box of quarter pound cheeseburgers from you, right?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta give you a serial. I gotta give you a serial number, right? Which is 9 numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I say, hey Colin, I need box 572-362-090.
Yeah.
And when I say that number, you'll look in the computer and you'll see quarter pound cheeseburger. You'll see quarter pound burger.
Yeah.
Okay? That number IDs the burger as being the company as that's the company brand for the number for the burger.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah.
McDonald's had to do. They had to change their brand so that even though it's a McDonald's food item, they had to use numbers to identify them as belonging to that store, so that you don't confuse it with the main McDonald's food items.
Yeah, but isn't that messed up though that the McDonald's brothers were forced to change the name of their restaurant
Why
and
not,
the
Colonel?
name of their food items?
Did you know Colonel Sanders, the Kentucky Fried Chicken conglomerate?
Yeah.
They they actually what was it? supposedly, the way I heard it, they supposedly bought the recipe off of somebody for what was it, $10? Their chicken recipe for
I
$10.
heard a really stupid thing a few years ago, which claims that Colonel Sanders stole the recipe from some African slave, some black slave.
I heard that too, but I intend to do some research
But of course, I find that whole
on
claims
it's
to
all
be
good.
false and stupid, in my opinion.
I mean, it could be. I mean, you never know. It might be true. It might not be. We don't know
Like,
until we look.
I mean, he was from the South.
You get a recipe from somebody. Say like I did business with you, right?
Yeah.
I did business with you. We running a cookie company, me and you. And I say, Colin, yo, man, um, I think we make off better if we use like the if we use your mom's recipe for the cookies, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. To keep you guys from getting cheated, right along with me, I would patent a recipe, under your name, and we split the profits.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
You're right back. Yeah, back.
Yeah, I mean, I would patent the recipe under your name, under your name, right?
Yeah.
And we'd split the profits. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
But that's not how they did it. What they did was they got the recipe, right? And instead of sharing the profits with whoever they got the recipe from, they took it and didn't give them nothing but the $10. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Here's your $10. Have a nice day. And then they patented recipe under their name, and they gave it a flashy brand name, because the guy, because Kentucky, Colonel Sanders supposed to be Southern. He's supposed to be a colonel. He's supposed to be a Southern gent.
Remember, Ray? Yeah, starred in a Disney movie once.
Huh?
You'll remember Colonel Sanders once starred in a Disney movie called The Apple Duckling Game.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
I've seen that movie before.
Yeah, I know you did.
I think that movie also stars Bill Bixby.
Don Knotts.
Yeah.
Bill Bixby, Don Knotts. Which was it? I'm trying to remember the guy, but
Yeah.
But you find, I mean, you get bosses. I mean, throughout your life, you're going to have bosses that are very, very, very selfish.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't have to call it. He didn't even have to call the cops on that woman. That woman wasn't even violent or anything.
Yeah.
She was just looking for a place to be. I mean, I don't understand when when the other supervisor was there. Our afternoon supervisor. We let her sit in the dining room by herself. We give her something to eat, let her sit in the dining room.
Yeah.
And on our breaks, me and my buddy, we go out, with a deck of cards, and we'd play cards with her sometimes, and we'd talk to her, you know. But
Yeah, yeah,
she was with her. I mean, I don't see why she couldn't just sit there. I mean, she wasn't doing anything.
yeah, yeah.
Some people just are just mean like that. Some people just are mean like that. Seriously,
Yeah, they
you'll
really,
find, huh?
you probably
People
didn't
are.
know this, but the new Black Panther movie.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they're not allowed to make a standalone Submariner movie
They're
because
not
of the
on.
new Black Panther movie.
Okay.
Because of a something controversial that happened with the movie.
With the movie. But what does Black?
Apparently, they went and used CGI to create the package of the actor playing the submariner.
Okay. What I'm saying is, what does Wakanda Forever have to do with the Submariner movie, Submariner standalone movie? It just doesn't make any sense.
Apparently it's a big controversial thing, and which resulted in Marvel Studios revealing that they are no longer allowed to make a standalone movie about the submarine.
Wow. So in other words, they scrapped the project.
No, it was scrapped before it was even ever in production.
Damn.
Yeah, they didn't even have any plans for a standalone movie about it yet. But
I didn't think they were going to make a Black Panther 2. To be honest, I didn't think they were going to make Wakanda Forever. I'm gonna be honest with you
they had
because
to though because it was going to be their way of introducing
the
Tony
new
Stark's replacement,
oh
Ironheart. You know, the
Ironheart.
black girl from MIT who becomes the new Iron Man of the Marvel universe called Ironheart.
Oh, you talking about that girl Rain, right?
Yeah, he's in the movie.
I still think none of the Avengers should have been killed. None of them.
But of course, we both know why they killed off Tony Stark in the ending of Avengers Endgame. You see, Robert Downey Jr. felt that it was
Why?
time
Is he getting too old?
to leave the part because he was getting too old. And you know, when you're an actor, you play a really iconic superhero,
They typecast
and
you.
you're like closely associated with the character.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, you can't keep playing. You won't be able to play the character forever
I know.
because of aging.
I know.
So yeah, but the thing is, though,
Yeah, but
John
even
Favreau actually revealed that he had to try to convince Marvel Studios to not kill Tony Stark off in the movie. He
yeah,
felt that he wanted to do that. They felt that there was more that they could do with the character in the MCU.
yeah. But what I'm saying is they could have did more, but they didn't. But I think that they could have just said, look, they could have made one where the Avengers suddenly slipped in. where Thanos suddenly sent them to another dimension where everybody was bad and they had to like stay in that dimension and do what they do. You know.
Yeah, but the thing is, that would have been that would have been Marvel copying something from DC Comics, though.
No, because
remember, Frank, there was an episode of the Super Friends where evil alternate universe Superman ends up in our world, and the regular Superman ends up in his world.
Because the Vesuvius
In evil Superman's world, the Super Friends are all evil.
Yeah, and the cops are chasing them.
And if you don't remember, in one of the CW crossover events that they did for the early birth, they actually went to that alternate universe where all the superheroes are villains.
Yeah, and in that universe, like in that universe where the Super Friends were evil, what you call them was president.
Yeah,
the dude. Yeah, Lex Luthor was president.
One thing that did not age well about that episode of Super Friends,
yeah,
is what Batman and Robin look like. I mean, what the evil Batman and Robin look like.
You mean with the Red Devil bat suit and the red eye?
They look like evil Hispanic men.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Robin had sort of a pirate-like kind of look to me.
I mean, they look like they were stereotypical Hispanic Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
I remember watching that episode on the Boomerang channel when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was like thinking, even when I watched it for the first time, I was like, why does Batman and Robin look Hispanic?
You asked $1 million question, buddy.
I mean, they could have easily made them look evil without having them look like evil Mexican.
Evil versions of Zorro or something.
Robin, I mean, they both had very Hispanic, Hispanic mustaches.
Yeah, they both had them evil mustaches. And then you had Gleek, the evil monkey with the arrow tail. He's like, running around. He running around telling everybody stuff. Then you got Wonder Woman and Aquaman. They walking around with kryptonite lasers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Remember that episode of Super Friends?
Yeah, I remember that episode. I watched it, and I looked at my brother and said, "Hey, man, I didn't know Batman and Robin had twins." He was like, "What you mean?" I said, "Look at these two dudes. they look like the dudes off the Three Musketeers."
I know they look like stereotypical
Hispanic dudes. Yeah, them dudes that come over and, "Excuse me, man, we're going to fix your car." Next thing you know, your car gone. Yeah, they fixed your car all right, but they rolled out with it like a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't gonna see that car again for 30 minutes.
Batman and Robin was racist. They're evil counterparts, man.
Yeah, Batman and Robin did look kind of weird with those mustaches.
But the thing is, when they
Because I'm
When
so
they
used.
reference that episode of Surfer in one of the DC, in one of the CW crossover events,
Yeah.
the Arrowverse, the one where where Barry Allen and them go to that alternate, go to that Earth where they're all evil.
Yeah.
They made huge change to that world though, which was they made like a Nazi like world.
A Nazi Supergirl.
Yeah, Nazi Supergirl, a
Nazi Green Arrow.
who's dating a Nazi version of Oliver Queen.
Yeah.
And one thing I kind of chuckled at when I watched that crossover event was every time the regular Supergirl and regular Oliver Queen see their evil counterparts hit each other, Supergirl reacted like
What the hell?
yeah.
Oh man.
Because she obviously does not really like Oliver Queen that much.
Just kind of my.
He somehow threatened Bale and
Because he tried to shoot Barry with that arrow. She don't like him.
no, if you don't, ever since she first met him, she always had a dislike for him.
Yeah.
Because he sort of how bitter and dark he is.
Yeah.
And also because he reminds her of who? Batman.
Batman.
You don't know. There have been many references to Batman and Supergirl and the Arrowverse throughout the years.
Yeah, I know. Many references.
Yeah, like they even referenced him in the Supergirl TV series.
Yeah.
Like in the form of Supergirl mentioning that her husband has worked with a masked vigilante many times, and that this masked vigilante uses a lot of gadgets. But of course, she never. Of course, she didn't say the vigilante's name. She didn't say Batman.
Yeah, but Gotham City, Batman.
But we all know
he
was referring to Batman.
I mean, but even after Adam West retired from being Batman, he still appeared as Batman.
Yeah.
He still did supermarket openings as Batman.
Yeah, and he also reprised the role of Batman for two animated movies.
Yeah. Batman Mask of the Phantasm and what was it?
Batman. No, that was the Mask of Phantasm. That was created for Batman the animated series.
Oh.
Which had
that was Kevin Conroy, wasn't it?
Kevin Conroy. Yeah, you got that mixed up. Because they're both dead.
I know, they're both dead. But they're both
we lost two
iconic actors.
Awesome Batman actors.
I think after Michael Keaton goes, there is not going to be any more Batman.
That you forget about
Robert Pattinson. Oh yeah,
who is making his last return as Batman in the Flash movie.
Oh yeah, his last return as Batman.
Yeah, because of James Gunn, new DC Cinematic Universe
will no longer be seen Robert Pattinson as Batman or Ben Affleck as Batman. And all the plans that they had for Michael Keaton's return,
Yeah.
after which include
Ain't going ahead.
multiple live action Batman movies after including the scrapped the canceled Batgirl movie.
Mm-hmm.
Will no longer be seen Michael Keaton as back as Batman after the Flash movie. Yeah. He is officially walking away from the role again because of all the bullshit that has gone on at DC Films.
I don't blame him.
I mean, he was actually set to play Bruce Wayne in a live-action Batman movie. But the movie was canceled because of James Gunn.
Damn.
Yeah, they actually had plans for a live-action Batman Beyond movie. And we're planning on having it be one of Michael Keaton's next Batman movies after the Flash.
Yeah.
But of course, James Gunn decided to scrap everything that they were planning on doing with the current DC cinematic universe and start from scratch.
He wants to scrap everything.
Which is bullshit in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, we have already established characters played by great actors. Like Henry Cavill. Awesome Superman. Jason Momoa.
Aquaman. Did you get Wonder Woman?
Great, awesome Wonder Woman.
But then it's like he's not.
Then there's Ezra Miller. He's a great Barry Allen, but not great Black.
I don't know what. I don't know.
When in the theatrical version of Justice League, director forget his name. The guy who directed the first Avengers movie. I can't remember his name.
I can't either. It's been so long. I mean, dude. Hello?
But of course, one of the many things that he made to the Justice League was how Barry Allen runs and acts. In the theatrical version of the movie, he runs like this. With his arms stretched out like this. And he's like crashing into the wall. And it makes me seem very energetic.
Yeah, I know this.
But then, the funny thing is, though, in the Snyder cut, he's more accurate than comics.
Oh, man.
And his acting running normal. Instead of all weird, like a spaz.
Running like that, like he's having like a spasmodic attack or something.
Like you've seen a theatrical version of Justice League movie, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
And you like what were your thoughts when you saw the way he was running in the theatrical cut?
I said, what is wrong with this guy?
I mean, who runs like this?
Nobody I know.
It looked like he was running like while making swimming movements with his arm.
Looked like he was trying to swim or something.
And when he was doing it, he was crashing into the wall.
Poof, poof. No, but you don't see
Like
Grant
that scene where Batman reveals his climbing machine that he was riding.
Yeah.
Like the part where Ezra Miller threw Wonder Woman's sword to Wonder Woman. And in that part, he crashed into a wall while running because of him not paying attention, doing stupid arm movements while running. I don't get why they thought that was a good idea to have him run like that and act like very energetic.
Like a total zit face.
I
He
mean,
had to make him like a total zit.
Zack Snyder knew what he was doing with the character, but when they brought in that other director to finish the Justice League movie, they pretty much ruined the character. I mean, they made him a fast when he runs. By having him do these weird arm movements while he's running. They made him all energetic, like a wild crazy person.
Yeah, I don't know what his problem was. Dude. I don't know what his problem was.
We all blame the director. The director that they brought in to replace Zack Snyder.
Which one's Josh Whedon, right?
Oh yeah, Joss Whedon. That's his name. Joss Whedon.
Mr. Buffy the Vampire.
I mean, of course, I know why they brought Joss Whedon in. I know why they brought.
Yeah, I know why too. Because
of the success of the two movies that he directed. The Avengers and the Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I mean, dude did have a lot of success.
I mean, he knew each character perfectly. Did you know he was actually set to direct the Batgirl movie?
But then what else is new?
He was actually set to the Batgirl movie. He was the original director. He was the original director. Yeah, when it was in early development. But
he was going to direct the
walked away a few years after development.
Nope.
It turns out Batgirl wasn't the only movie that they had plans for either. For a long time they had plans for a standalone Nightwing movie for the DC Cinematic Universe. And guess who was going to direct it, Ray? The guy who directed Lego Movie. I mean, the guy who directed Lego Batman.
Water slide.
Alex, it's in the middle of a field just by itself. He's quite alright.
It might not sound that impressive, but when you put the Kilimanjaro next to Rio's other tourist attraction, you'll notice our favorite white knuckle water ride.
It's a bit dodgy at the bottom.
Yeah.
It doesn't look the same as they were.
The Kilimanjaro.
Still there, Ray?
Like, I don't know why he did that, but you know, I guess that's the type of thing they want to do with the movie. I guess they don't want to have it have any views or whatever, because I'm gonna tell you, to Joss Whedon to actually do that, you must want your movie to fail. Seriously, you must want your movie to fail.
Yeah.
Because look at it like this. Look at it like this.
You know
Look at it like
why
this.
Joss Whedon walked away from the Batgirl movie?
Why?
He kept having disagreements with Warner Bros.
Really?
Yeah. And look what we
Disagreement
ended
from.
up getting.
Yeah, look what we end
A
up getting.
Batgirl movie full of a bunch of woke crap that ended up being scrapped.
Yeah.
Yep. It was scrapped because it had a bad test screen.
A bad what? Yeah.
Test screen.
Yeah, it didn't look good on paper. Didn't look good on the film.
People felt that. Many fans felt that it was just a bunch of woke crap.
Yeah, and Batgirl was never a lesbian.
Yeah, the only Batgirl like character who was a lesbian was Batwoman.
Batwoman. And that show, the only thing I liked about the show was the car. The car.
The Batgirl, yeah.
The car. That's the only thing. The car. I didn't like the actress. I didn't like the story of the show.
The actress, she was fired from the TV show because it turns out the reason why she chose to star in the show because she could secretly trick the creators of the show and manipulate them into giving her more money than she deserves.
Okay.
But of course, the creators still found out about it and fired her and replaced her.
But still, I still think that them making that drastic change in Batgirl, the Batgirl character, was stupid.
Yeah.
If you're going to make a movie, make the movie. Don't be
millennials ruined the film.
I know.
Yeah. It really ended up being a bunch of woke crap. When it comes to Batman movies, you can't make it woke crap.
Yo.
It just doesn't work. It does not make sense.
Nope. It doesn't make sense. But then a lot of things that people do don't make sense, buddy. It's like that.
It's like the only good things about the Batgirl movie was Michael Keaton. The actress played Barbara Gordon. And also Jason being back at Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
Did you know they actually had plans for a HBO series spin-off of the Batgirl movie? Yeah, did you know that?
Yeah, I was like, I had a thought about that, though.
It was good Batman too.
I don't think they should have ever made that Batwoman thing on a serious.
Of course, it was their only way to incorporate anything that to do with Batman. Like anything that was full on Batman. That was not that's a reference to his character.
I know.
Because Warner Brothers only prefers to use Batman in the movie, but not in TV. It's the same thing with Joker.
Yeah, no.
That's why in the Gotham series, the Joker was never called Joker.
Mr.
And it's
J.
also why the Joker was two different characters in the Gotham series. Yeah. Two different characters were twin brothers. Jeremiah and Jerome. Yeah, Rain. Still there, Rain?
They need to be able to handle the massive 234-step climb to the top and then have their fear of heights in check. While some people feel brave enough initially, 1 in 20 riders take one look and back out for their walk of shame. With all that height comes blistering speed. Riders shoot down Kilimanjaro at a record 57 miles per hour. The fastest speed on any water slide.
You know what I'm worried about, right? A screw coming loose, or like a little bit of plastic.
So, you know the ones where you go around a bowl, like where you, like the thumb.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I went around one of those, and it had a really, really small bit of plastic sticking up. So every time you went around, it like scratched your back.
Yeah. That scares me. That's it.
And I was saying, like in the Gotham TV series, they weren't allowed to have the Joker called the Joker, and that's why the official version of the character we end up getting in the series finale was just referred to as Jay.
Now I'm scared of those bowls.
I've done one of it. I've done not this one, but one like this. These are quite scary.
hurtling down
I'm actually afraid of banging my head.
Is an adrenaline adventure like no other. After ascending the 200-odd stairs to the top, brave riders are loaded in the capsule at the top of the
like 3
door is so and somehow terrifying voice counts you down to your doom. Suddenly the floor gives way and you fall through the trap door into an almost vertical jump. You get this surreal moment of zero gravity. But there's no time for aerial acrobatics because you're almost
you could do it. You could do it.
double loop into the pool.
They have one in the Bible. We'll do it.
This I'm not sure about.
Junkie, and they'll tell you.
These guys actually know yourself, right?
Yeah.
Or something.
A giant jump.
Like the last one, I'm just scared. This one, I'm just. don't know whether I want to
Dream
do
Action
it.
Sports made sure every aerial acrobat was covered with their iconic slip and fly. Normally just a teenage summer camp, Dreams opens its doors to the public once a year for the annual Sports and Music Festival.
Run at your belly.
Across the country, on the
Like that.
You can win yourself, bro.
You enjoy the sun.
Oh, you mean the slide itself?
I mean, as you come off the edge of the slide.
Probably, yeah. It's just like it looks so like thrown together as well.
Front flip, back flip, or stylish Superman. The choice once you get some air is completely
You
up
know
to
what?
you. Just try and time your
I would
landing
do this.
properly. The way that they make the sign on the way in doesn't cover
If we're somewhere and we're there for like
to infinity.
I don't know, we're there with the sign.
It's so high now.